Damar Hamlin to the Super Bowl, he wore like a wild outfit. It was like mocking Jesus. Like, dude, Jesus is the only reason you are here. Yo, it's because of him that you survived. Dude. Everybody's praying for you. Fire up the engines, baby. Let's go. We're back. This is, what's the date? February
23rd.
23rd. This is coming out. How do we do the pod?
Audio drops on Wednesdays because we can get it out quicker, and then video drops on Thursdays.
And we usually record on Tuesday.
Right.
Isn't there, like, have you ever seen something where like Sports Center happens and then like something wild happened? Or I bet the newspaper used to be like that. They go to the news and then the newspaper comes out the next morning and something wild happened. And like, you're like, oh, it's not in. It's because it's not.
You got to wait for next week.
Past it. Yeah.
The next day's.
But that's how you know
issue.
That's how you know we're always current.
Yeah.
Because things happen. We'll talk like this week's episode.
Yeah.
Stacked episode, baby. Lots to get to.
Loaded.
Lots has happened. Lots to get to. Studio's full. Here we got Alex on the. Oh, you know what somebody asked? Keely's here, by the way. Yep. So is Andrew.
Yep.
Everybody's in. Somebody asked. I always say Alex on the ones and twos. And then somebody goes, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
It used to mean like disc jockey, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Because you had 1 and 2?
Two turntables.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the term means. He's on the ones and twos. But I was like, he's on the organizing it.
I'm just on the ones.
Yeah.
It's just the ones.
He's on the ones and ones.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Really,
yeah. We could put you a turntable back there.
We have a vinyl player over here. I can just move that over.
Did those go out of style?
I think they've come back around like as a trendy thing. I think now it's like there was an event at the One Hotel a little bit ago, and Anderson .Paak DJ'd, and it was
here
a vinyl set. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like he's doing actual vinyl.
Oh, really?
Like records on the thing.
Well, I've seen like TikToks about them like doing stuff, but it's not actually doing stuff.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Have you seen the DJs who are like outing other DJs and being like, I'm going to say when they're actually doing something. And it's like one knob turn.
He's like switching it from like, he's like always having to like, and I've seen some of them where there's like just like a empty space of metal and they just like keep hitting that.
Yes.
Because there's nothing, they're not doing anything. But if you are, I mean, what do they do? What is like,
do you think
Tiesto, like who's the biggest DJ?
Like probably Diplo or Skrillex.
Who's the guy with the long hair, the Asian guy?
Steve Aoki.
Steve Aoki. Yeah. I saw his documentary.
Nice.
Yeah. But they get up there. Well,
my friend Monica got hit by one of his cakes.
Yeah,
you know how he does
that's like his thing. Yeah. Well, you just got to get up there and be like entertaining.
Yeah.
Because a guy that does videography for us goes with those guys sometimes.
Nice.
And they just. It's like a big it's like an EDM and everybody like people doing drugs at those.
Yeah,
that's like a thing.
Yeah,
that's
part of the culture.
Yeah, that's part of the. That's yeah.
Not to
put it on everybody.
Do you think like I always feel weird about the DJs who are outing other DJs for not doing stuff because it's kind of like a magician telling another magician's tricks and being like, that's not. It's a sleight of hand, and it's like, but can't you just let the magic happen?
It's like people like questioning Theo's stories.
Yeah.
I go, dude, just like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just like, let it.
Yeah.
Like, or my stories. Like,
just have fun.
Dude, did that really, like, it's, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you like magic? I love magic.
I think it's cool.
I don't want to know how it exists. I want it to be real.
I think it's cool, but it bothers me when it's like.
See, it doesn't bother me.
What bothers me is like at a party. In-person guy.
Oh
who's
He has cards.
Why
do you have? You brought cards here?
Come on.
Yeah. Dude, I think he cut that girl in half. Like obviously he did.
Yeah.
But it's like suspended. Like you watch.
Yeah.
What's it called? Suspended belief.
Yes.
I
think
like
that's what it's called.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Delayed reality. Suspended reality. So I don't know what it's called. You're like, dude, a car can't turn into a human. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Suspension of disbelief.
Yeah. It's like you have to like Avatar is like not real. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just let it be like there's no way in Die Hard that he could have actually swung on. Yeah, dude.
I love when you see those comments on like Twitter and stuff and people will reply and be like, you must be fun at parties.
Yeah. You must be fun at parties. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of, we've never done it before,
parties.
Which is wild. 40-something episodes. You were in...
Where are we at? We're starting in March.
Did you see Lucas?
Oh yeah, I saw Lucas.
Talk about that.
Oh yeah, why didn't I lead that at the beginning? Lucas, all right, him and his parents were sitting in the front row of the indie show, the late show, which is like the unbelievable seat, unbelievable ticket.
So he's up past his bedtime already.
Way past it.
Yeah.
All right, they all three had shirts like John Crist, like in the podcast, and like I'm Lucas.
No way.
His shirt said I'm Lucas. But there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
There's like, and he kept like doing this, like during the show.
Yeah.
But I can't be like, hold on, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So I kept like, and then I glanced over and it said, and I go, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
That's so
Because I didn't know that's not uncommon where somebody has a sign or something. And
you post people with the shirts like every week.
What is, and sometimes, what? And then, but it's all moving so fast.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, we we do this whole big musical like end exit, and then I went down and like, what's up, dude? And then I talked to him for a second right there on stage, and he was coming to the meet and greet. So we got a photo, and he brought me a Mr. Beast bar.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he's a good listener.
He's the guy, dude. Yeah, he's the guy. Yeah, Lucas, if you don't know, as we started, it was very early on.
Yeah.
And he said, this is a kid. What is he? I don't know, is he 9?
Yeah, I think so.
9 or 10. He said he listens to our podcast every night before bed.
So
we started saying good night, Lucas, and now he's a friend of the pod. Lucas, if you ever come through Nashville, dude, you can come hang out on the couch.
Yeah, come sit in.
Be on the pod. We are headed. Let's see, March. Dang, we packed up. Oh, this weekend we're going to Shipshewana, Indiana. Sold out 2 shows. Grand Rapids sold out. Then we're going out west, baby. Albuquerque, El Paso, Midland, Texas, Shreveport. These are all in March. Fort Worth, 2 shows sold out. Fayetteville, Arkansas, 2 shows almost sold out. Cleveland, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, 2 shows. One of them sold out. St. Louis, 2 shows. 1 sold out. Fayetteville, North Carolina. And then April, we're headed to Charlotte, Clear Lake, Iowa, Omaha, Kansas City, 2 shows. Athens, Georgia, Savannah, Augusta, Georgia, and Asheville, North Carolina. If you don't hear your city on there, we're going to like May and June. That's stacked full of dates too.
All the links for those are in the description too, by the way, for anybody.
Dude, I was going to say about, you said, what did we say right before we were talking about this? Oh, you must be fun at parties. You know how that's like an old like roast.
Yeah.
Not a roast, but like that's like old now. You know what's the new one?
What?
You should see a therapist. You know,
what's the context? Paint me the picture.
Like if somebody says something like just way out of pocket on the internet, now you should see a therapist. Or you should talk to a professional. Nice. That's like, people see therapists now, like a lot. Like therapy's like
way more common now.
Like our parents never saw a therapist. We all telling someone else you should see a therapist is just such a, because it's saying I see one. Yeah, I am whole, happy, and normal. You are like, not.
It's like the secular. I'll pray for you.
Yeah, see a therapist. That is. Yeah. You should see a therapist. Yeah, is like just such a brutal roast because you're saying, hey, you're not doing life correctly,
right? And I
am because I'm advising you of this because I see one. Yes, you should see it. There's no comeback for you should see a therapist. No, there isn't,
because you should.
Yeah, and you also
regardless you should.
But you're doing something that, in essence, a therapist would be like, this is not right. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would. Think so.
But also, if you telling someone else you should see a therapist wouldn't. He's like, thanks for the like recommendation, but you shouldn't. That's not healthy to say.
What if they're actually just like a outside salesperson for a therapy?
He's like, you should see a therapist, and then there's a link.
Yeah,
it's like,
and they're getting a 10%
BetterHelp or something. They advertise on pods.
Oh yeah,
who are they?
They're great. BetterHelp.
Yeah. So you should see a therapist. BetterHelp.com.
Promo code.
Therapist does help. Oh yeah. There's nothing.
That's what I think is funny because it's good advice, but it's also like super backhanded.
Yeah. You should see a therapist is like the most backhanded. Like if somebody said to you privately, like a friend, you should see a therapist, that's super helpful.
Right. But publicly to a stranger in a comment section.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
It's tough. That's a tough one to get into. What you been up to all week? Dude, I just got back from Daytona.
Nice, dude.
Unbelievable.
Talk about that. It looked awesome. Your story was popping.
Unbelievable.
You're right in pit row.
Gosh, dude. It's just it's an unbelievable experience.
Do you know what was really cool to me that I wanted to ask you about was the drive in through the tunnel? What is that?
Okay, so the track is 2.5 miles long, and it's a banked. So and inside there's hundreds of RVs, not through the one entrance I went into because that was too small for an RV, but there's hundreds of RVs. How would you get the track is banked,
right?
So you can't drive down it.
Right.
You couldn't drive over it. You have to go under it. It's the only way in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's huge. So the only way in is, and that's in what I was doing, not to flex, but it's like, is in essence like sitting courtside.
Yeah.
Sitting on top of someone's pit box and being on pit row is 31 degrees is so high, dude.
I'm looking this up. So 90 degrees would be straight up. 45 is like diagonal. And they say it's 31 degrees banked.
That's the highest banked I think there is. Yeah.
That's insane, man.
I mean, those dudes are flying, bro. Have you ever seen like, you watch basketball on TV? It's the same. You watch basketball on TV and then you go, you're like, oh, these guys are huge.
Yeah.
These guys are huge.
Yeah.
It's like going to a race, like, oh, it looks like the NASCAR. That's one of those that doesn't transfer over to TV. Great.
Definitely.
Like some of them, if you go, like, I would imagine, have you ever been to MMA fight?
No.
I haven't either.
I've been to boxing.
Does it like, you're like, oh.
It's special. Yeah, it's definitely
it's like,
different.
You're like, oh, this guy's like,
it's like those guys are fighting each other right now.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this guy could die.
Fighting. Because I think when it's on TV, it's like, it looks very very sanctioned and clean
very
and
like,
safe. And then in person, it's like, oh, those guys are throwing hands.
Oh, those guys hate each other.
Yeah.
And what it's like, I've
bleeding.
heard Brandon Schaub talk about it. He's like, I can't wait for this fight. He's like, dude, you think I want to? This guy's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, like somebody, like they've made NASCAR like safer,
sure,
but like you're still going 190 and the guy like bumper to bumper
like this.
Yeah.
Sideways.
I said Brad Keselowski was winning. He's the guy that first got me into racing.
Yeah.
And I go, dude, if he won, I might cry.
Wow.
Nah, I wouldn't cry, but I might. I would.
It's cool.
It's an unbelievable. I'm not doing an advertisement for NASCAR.
Yeah.
But it's an unbelievable experience. You
That's
should go.
so cool, man. Yeah, I got to get to a race.
Your boy Breland, our boy, sang the national anthem.
Killed it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what I was talking?
I loved his tweet too.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to follow Stapleton, but like, I will be doing the national anthem.
Did you see his Instagram about? He goes,
guy?
Yeah. He goes, that was great. What did he say?
The guy, some guy tweeted something.
It was like on Twitter, like, screw this Breland guy. Something about, and then he follows up. He's like, follow up. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Dude. Yeah. Whatever he said. I don't remember what he said.
Yeah, it was something along the lines of like, who was Breland?
Something along the lines of like Southern NASCAR offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
follow up. This
update.
guy's pretty good. Update. This guy's pretty good.
Update. Did a good job.
Dude, I was in the airport on the way back, and these two, like, it wouldn't be uncommon for like people say hi or like people recognize me or like, and these two kids, dude, I was in front of them at like, so normally if I can say hi or bye to somebody, it's like in passing or like I'm going and they're like, oh, what's up? And then we take a photo real quick and I'm moving.
Yep.
They're moving. We get in line at security, and this kid like recognizes me, and now you're in line.
Right.
There's no like, what's up, dude? Let's get a photo. You're like,
we're friends now for the next 10 minutes
we're in.
or so.
Yeah. So it's like him and it was like talk. It was like when would you ever converse with a 16-year-old?
0 times.
Never. You would family members, like cousins,
right?
Or like I would talk, like my friends have babies, kids,
right?
Like there's no 16-year-old interaction happening in my life.
No,
none.
No,
16.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's also probably 16 to probably like 22.
Yeah.
14 to 22, I have none of. I have none of.
Yep.
So I just like
a blank space.
Yeah, like
not there.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on the social media apps, so I can kind of like, I got no idea.
Right.
We were at the so we were and he goes, so like, what's your name? And he gave me his phone to like type in my. I go, I don't like. need follower or like I'm good. I'm good.
He wanted you to put in your Instagram.
Yeah, he goes, put it. What's your? I go, John Crist. He goes, put it. I go, okay, all right, sure, I guess. And then he goes, and I go, but I pulled up my TikTok. I think I pulled up my TikTok.
Yeah,
and then it has the list of like all my, and there's like usually there's a bunch of other like John Crist like accounts. Mm-hmm. There's like 50 of them.
Yep.
And like mine is like the verify. I go, I found it. Like, and then I go, here.
Yep.
This is who I am. Like, here is it back.
Yep.
And then, because I didn't want to follow myself from his phone.
Nice. Good
right?
Move. Yeah, that's on him. You let him to the water. It's up to him if he wants to drink.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like, if you're like, I'm Alex Legos, you're like, well, who, like, what's your, is it Alex B Legos? Or like mine's John B Crist or John Crist comedian on different. So it's like, here, this is
the real one.
Because he goes, you're that guy that made that football coach video. Like, nice. Yeah. I go, yeah, I did. I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool. We're chatting.
Yeah.
And then he goes, do you follow back? I go, I don't know. I mean, I don't. I have no idea. What do you mean? I know what he's asking.
Of course.
He's like, you follow back? Meaning like, he's like, I'll follow you if you follow. I go, follow backs mean different for me.
Yeah.
Or this is not a 1v1 trade.
Yeah. If you follow me, you follow me.
I'm not better than him.
You.
Yeah. I don't know you. Mm-hmm. I can't follow a 16-year-old.
Right.
Or they'll be like, why?
Yeah.
Who? What?
Right. And you're not muting people anymore, so you can't even do that. So it's like you're really trapped now.
And I got a kid from the Orlando airport that I'm like, I know what he's doing.
Yeah. You're just keeping up with him.
Yeah. I go, he goes, do you follow back? I go, what? I didn't want to.
What did you say?
I go, yeah, of course. Yeah, follow back. Then, yeah. And then,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah,
that's like somebody.
You could just.
I'm trying to think of what the equivalent is. I guess if you, asked for somebody's number. Like I did it a couple times to the NASCAR race. It's very loud in there, and I go, let's exchange numbers. Do you do that? Give me your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your phone, and he brings up. If he has an Apple or an Android or whatever, bring up the thing where you put numbers in.
Yeah. Give you the contact form.
And I'll do it. Yep. Have you done that?
Yes.
Yeah, I've done that. If I said, have you ever said, give me your phone number? But that's an automatic trade because you're going to text them.
Right.
But if I go, let me get your number,
mm-hmm.
It's still, the onus is still on me to start it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'll usually go, let me give you my number. And I'll give it to you, and then that way I'm opening up a line of communication. But I'm not taking something from you. I'm just saying if you want to text me, then you can follow up.
And if you don't, you don't.
If you don't, you don't.
Let me give you my number.
I'll also sometimes just go to IG. I'll just be like, "What's your Instagram?"
I've done that too
because it's very like non-invasive. Nobody feels like it's a personal thing. It's
I said, "Hey, tag me." This guy was like a creator. I go, "Hey, tag me in like one of your like." If it's right, I'll see it.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
but I probably will see it.
Mm-hmm.
But the kid asking to follow back,
that's crazy.
But that's like a kid thing.
Yeah.
I think because if you meet a kid, a kid meets a kid, it's like, I'll follow back.
You should just say no with a stone cold face.
No. I mean, his mom was there and like his brother was there.
Never would be hard if you're just like, never.
Never.
I've never followed back.
Yeah.
By a 16-year-old kid. Yeah.
But if someone has like like any kind of following, you don't follow back.
Right.
You can't.
No, it's too much. If you follow back, you can't follow that many people with how many followers you have.
I said the person you marry and the people you follow on the internet, you could be the most selfish about.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
You can do whatever. You no one should be like, you don't follow me. Like we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
You don't follow me.
Yeah.
Tough sell.
I like it. Yeah, it is a tough sell.
Nice sell.
You know what's not a tough sell, John?
Nah, get into it, baby.
AG1 by Athletic Greens.
Nice transition.
This is an easy transition because I mean it, man.
Because we're on it.
This is
hot off the
stuff.
press. We got this is the new sponsor.
Yeah.
AG1 by Athletic Greens. What it is, let me just describe it. It's a powder.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Powder, put it in water.
Right.
In the morning.
You got that. You got water.
And look at all right, for me, I'm always feeling tired, sluggish. I eat terribly. I'm on the road all the time. And I've been on Well, I haven't completed them, but I've been on. Have you ever been on like vitamins?
No, not really.
I've been on like there are a couple like vitamin where like you got to take them with meals.
Yeah.
And then or you take them at night, and I never can keep up with them.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to remember.
Yeah. Athletic Greens, different. Just a powder, put it in water in the morning. Everybody got water.
Yep.
Everybody got water.
Yep.
Unless, well, no, I'm just not gonna make that try. Yeah. It's easy to fit in your lifestyle, and I like it's a scoop of powder in water once a day in the morning. It's the healthiest thing you can do in under 1 minute. That's a guarantee. The healthiest thing you can do in under 1 minute. What else could you do under 1 minute that would be healthier? 100 push-ups.
Couldn't do that in a minute.
Not in a minute. Question, the healthiest thing you can do in a minute: go in the sauna at the Soho House.
Yeah, but I think this is probably going to give you more benefits.
In a minute.
Yeah.
They might be onto that.
A minute? Yeah.
This is what they say. It's the healthiest thing you can do in under a minute. That might be true.
I think they got it.
You might be onto that.
Yeah.
AG1 gives you increased energy. True. Yep. Mood support. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I need.
Yep.
I get kind of.
Yeah, that's what that is. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Yeah. You kind of need that, didn't you?
They're like, John's been in a good mood today.
Yeah.
Mood
the
support.
podcast sucks now. He's not funny.
That's an easy thing you can say to get out of trouble. Babe, I just haven't taken the athletic grades.
I didn't take my AG1,
man. You're in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I wonder how mood support is regulated.
How do they measure it?
But sometimes when I don't get sleep, when I don't eat correctly, when I'm tired, mood support.
Definitely.
And if anyone needs it, it's your boy. Every scoop is packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food source ingredients. Like just go to Whole Foods, put everything in a blender.
Yeah.
That's not endorsed.
No.
100% not.
Well, think about how many pills that is if you were to try to do.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I used to have one. It was like 30.
Sheesh, man.
Too much.
Yeah, no.
You want to get a call?
Yeah. So if you're looking for an easier way to take supplements, Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. So they come in these cool little pouches that you can just take with you on the road, which is great for you.
Put it in water.
I love it first thing in the morning, empty stomach, first thing that goes in. So go to athleticgreens.com/netpositive. That's athleticgreens.com/netpositive. Go get yourself some AG1.
Get yourself some AG1. Dude, me and Andrew were talking before the start, and I don't think you're in deep on this. Me and Andrew or the
I might have to pass the mic then.
The revival at Asbury College. Is it college or university?
Talk about it.
Okay. There's like what was it, Andrew? Like last week at chapel service?
It's Asbury University, by the way.
Asbury University.
Yeah, I think it was like last week. I think it started February 8th.
Yeah.
There was like 15 students that hung out after chapel.
Okay.
And
I went to a college like this where there's like every Tuesday and Thursday there's like chapel. This sometimes they're Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes they're once a week.
Same.
Very common. Yeah.
Yep.
And the kids, a couple of them just stayed afterwards, and then they just kept doing it, and then it went overnight, right?
Yeah, they stayed. They stayed. 15 kids stayed for like I don't know how long.
Yeah.
And then word spread around campus.
They were still in there.
They were still in there worshiping. And then more students came, and I feel like for the first couple of days it was just like students from surrounding colleges were like flooding into this chapel,
like people within driving distance. I heard about it on like day 2. Right. Yeah, which is like a revival is that's the term for something like this, right? I mean, I don't know what else to call it. It's a Asbury University ends 24-hour revival meeting after 50K flock to Kentucky town over 13 days. That's on Fox News.
24/7 is an insane. I don't understand how that works. Like, what's going on? Like at 3 a.m., there's like still people in there.
Spirit don't sleep, baby. All right, here, and let's not clip this because I just don't want to add to like the annoying people on TikTok. This is I described it as every Christian. This is porn for every Christian influencer.
Yes.
Like this is a Christian influencer's dream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I as a Christian, I would say publicly that I do believe in the Holy Spirit and him moving.
Yeah.
Or a person, quote, feeling the presence of God.
Yeah.
I have felt that before in my life, and I believe in that.
Yep.
So when this kind of thing happens, it's like if the Buffalo Bills get to the Super Bowl, like when you see the when you see the videos of the Buffalo Bills fans tailgating, those are the extremists.
Yes,
the people jumping off the things, right?
Yep.
They're jumping off the RVs onto the tables, smashing everything, doing keg stands. Like those are like, unfortunately, this attracts the Looney Tunes kind of Christians.
Yes.
I don't know how else to say that without being like, it attracts the people that are not representative of the group.
Yeah, it's like a smoke signal for
like weirdos,
like over the top.
Yes,
right. You said over radical, like radical.
Like it's same with if someone that's not a conservative, goes, what's a conservative? You're like, well, they all stormed the Capitol,
right? And
they're all at abortion rallies, and they are all like demanding that Joe Biden and scream. I go, not really,
right?
Like not really. And like what? And ask a conservative, what is the other side? They all have blue hair. They're all offended at everything. They're trying to cancel everything and open the borders. And I go, not really. But the representatives of the group are the loudest ones.
Yes.
And then you go, well, that's what there was like some video of like somebody saying that like they needed a medical. They got up and did like a testimony, and they needed a medical like treatment or whatever. And people started coming up to the stage with cash, and to see if you can find that. Started coming up to the stage with cash and like putting like money on, because it was very informal. There was no bucket passing or nothing like it. And then some guy came up with like a stack of cash and like threw it, dude. Like, it was like making it rain, dude. Oh, is it in there? You probably can't find it.
I don't know.
Look up the throws cash, or put up throws cash in there. You probably can't find it. But
oh my gosh, I might have video.
I don't know if that is. I don't know what that is. Radical generosity. Hold on.
This might be it. I might have video.
Oh, this is like I'm already against. Is this an ad?
No, this is the video.
All right, go forward. All right, I don't want to hear anybody's testimony.
No, I just want to scrub a little bit.
All right. We don't care about this. Also, wildly invasive to be in a. There it is. Yeah, all right, play. Is there audio or no?
Yeah, I can have audio.
All right.
Wait. Over the side.
Watch. Wait. I don't know what that was. Somebody threw. All right.
That was a pretty big. Oh, there it is. Let's go, dude.
That looks like Jason Aldean.
Dude, this is so hype.
That looks like. Hold on. All right, pause. All right. Hold on. Okay. And I don't know the backstory exactly.
I don't even care. I don't even care about it. So this is amazing.
I think that person was saying he needed some kind of medical
procedure,
a treatment, a procedure, or whatever. And listen, and then somebody that looks like a strip club, dude.
Bro.
All right, so that looks like the Crazy Horse.
Yeah, pull it up.
Okay, all right.
I'll fall out.
All right, so I don't know if people don't understand how the medical the system works, but
they don't.
if you need you literally ask for a tissue in a hospital, that will not cover it.
Right.
Like that. If you get the escalator doors to open, that what you like.
Yeah.
$67 is not getting you a pair of an applesauce after your procedure. Like that. Like you need someone to like talk to you after.
Yeah, that's usually funds that are provided via check.
Yeah. Or via
it's a
yeah.
Yeah, a wire
it has
transfer.
At least a comma in it.
Yes,
if not,
at least.
at least a comma.
Yes.
This, if you say I need, even if you're like I need dialysis, which is like, or I need to see a chiropractor. This is not even getting it. Yeah. So, all right.
They're like, and we have you down for 13,000 breaths while you've been here. Each of those is $1,000.
Yeah. So, hey, I just had a church revival service and all right.
That's cute.
Well, do you have insurance? No. Okay. You're going to have to try some herbal supplements.
Let me show you.
You're not coming in a hospital.
Yeah. Athletic greens.
Maybe. But
cures cancer.
But this is a small example of like a move of the Holy Spirit, right? So some guy says, "Hey, I need okay," and then so he's going like, you can see him going like, "Hey, like I didn't mean it to be this.
I was not asking for money. I was asking for prayer.
Here's $20, which is a wild thing. Because $20, you're like, okay,
yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do with that either,
right?
And then you can see a progressive, like, it's not a setting down. It's a more of a.
You can hear the crowd escalate too.
And then it's a little of a throw, and then it's a little bit of a two-bill, and then one guy goes boom, and then everybody,
you pop the band and just threw that thing, dude.
And that's like a microcosm of what happened. So, like,
can we see it again?
Yeah, I want to watch it again, dude. This is unbelievable. That's the first guy.
He throws it higher than his head.
Hey, and also. A big applause break. Huge applause break.
Huge.
If I was a comedian, that's a win.
Yep.
And if you go, all right, why do you have a stack of...
That's the question. There it is, dude. There it is.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I don't mean to even... let me see. 1, 2. I have $2. 3, 4, 5. I have about 11 bills in here.
Nice.
And this, my wallet feels thick.
Yeah.
I would never go around with more than probably 10.
I have 0 bills on
zero
right
bills.
Now, so 0
like
bills.
A credit card and an ID. It was like once. That's a lot in your wallet.
Yeah.
That's going to cause you that guy needs to see a chiropractor.
Yeah.
If you're wearing that amount of bills.
He's sitting sideways.
If that is 20 bills.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had 20 bills?
Probably when I was like 13. And that was all the money I had to my name.
Total.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe I
haven't had 20 bills on me since my first 20 bills.
Yeah. I got 20.
And then it was like, all right,
do you want a 20? I go, no, I want 21s.
There might be a revival tomorrow. Yeah. So,
and I might be. They might call me down, and I'm not. I don't want to be I'm supportive of this.
We love this.
Not the money, but I'm like these and somebody saying after a chapel service, I would like to, because you're. I talked about it with my brother last night. It was like, well, why didn't we both live in Nashville? That's 4.5 hours away. Like, why didn't we go? And we just kind of, why didn't we go?
That's interesting.
I go, well, I don't know what exactly I'd be looking for there.
Right.
Like like people are like, let's say getting healed, felt free, free of addiction, whatever they're going to get.
Right.
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 And so it's all these kind of people that are, I don't want to compare it to the protests and rallies that we say, like the people like, where are you at work?
Mm-hmm.
But every Christian influencer they all went.
Yeah.
Every single one went. Every single one went and had to like document it. And that's why I said, don't really clip. Well, you can maybe clip it if you, but I just don't want to add to like I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on there. I didn't know what the context of it was.
Yeah.
If there's kids at a college that would like to spend more time in the presence of God, I'm with it.
Awesome.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
But then
you don't want to like commandeer the cause. And
no,
be like,
it's not about me.
We're getting views.
It's not nothing about me.
Yeah.
It's nothing. But
you don't want to Mr. Beast it.
Yeah. I don't want to miss that. Yeah.
Just kidding, Jimmy. I'm just kidding. We love you.
We're the biggest Mr. Beast fans here. But you don't like
buy my company.
You like
come pay us.
Why? Like or what if you went if you're a Christian influencer, what if you went and didn't post?
That'd be sweet.
I'm good with that.
I think that's great.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm great with that.
That's a big respect move.
And that's why I'm nervous to even talk about it, because like I want to, this would add context if you listen to the pod.
Right.
But like people are flying from across the country to go and post.
Yeah.
Go and post. And I get the go and post. I get the go and post.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a sick post. You know where I went on Sunday that I posted at? Daytona.
Yeah. It
was unbelievable though. But I think with we talked about this before, with everybody in life, everybody that works at any of these companies, anywhere around Nashville, anywhere in the world, is trying to not get rich, but better their current situation and advance.
Yep.
Right? And when you're a politician or a leader of a church, you've sworn to say, I'm not in that rat race. I'm not doing. I've committed my life to protect and serve. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
Or I'm going to help. I'm a servant.
My mission is bigger than.
Yes. If you're a Catholic, you've sworn yourself to celibacy to provide and help the humanity
as a priest. Yeah.
So when you're in either of those and you say, oh, but I'm like low key getting rich. We don't have no problem with people getting rich.
Right.
Do you?
I have no problem.
Do you, Andrew?
No, sir.
No, do you? No. But if you say, I'm not here to be rich,
mm-hmm.
but then you're getting rich.
Yes.
You go, wait.
Now we got questions.
You said and I've been guilty of this myself.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're just like, hey, I'm a servant of the Lord. I'm here to contribute. And then you're going to like make it about you.
Yeah.
But like a girl dresses up in like a cute outfit and like knows nothing about the Titans, goes to the Titans game, posts about it. I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh yeah, fun. Titans want to be posted about. They want to be, everybody wins.
Yep.
But this scenario.
Is it different because it's faith?
Yes.
Okay.
But not because now you are trying to. But also, I'll be honest, I'm talking about it now.
For sure.
So,
and I was going to say, like, every post, even if it's made for selfish gain by an influencer, that post is still going out to their audience and showing, like, I didn't know about this until you brought it in here this morning.
Yep.
So, like, if you had posted about it, I would have then known about it.
Yeah.
So, and that's great. Like, and this gets me excited. Now I feel uplifted in my faith because it looks like the Spirit's moving so fantastic. Yep. So I think it just is like, you can always find the bad if you're looking for it.
And
we're always people. We're people, so we're always going to mess it up.
Yeah. And what do we do on this podcast? Find the bad. No, we find the net. Let me find the positive in this.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do it. So if you're a Christian influencer, and the Christian influencers, they live for stuff like this.
Yeah,
live for it. I'm not really to make like a sketch video about something like I'm not deep in the Christian game as I was. I still obviously know about this, but I'm not like my following is different than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody would be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Like you were like, wait, what is it exactly?
Very niche.
Yeah. So like, if you go, hey, do I believe all these Christian influencers wanted to be close to the move of the Holy Spirit? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
yes.
And that's all I'm saying.
Also good for content.
Great for great content.
Yeah.
And great to be seen there.
Yeah.
And everyone went from all over. They all went to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you say, hey, are you interested in seeing what's going on at Asbury? Are you attracted to a move of the Holy Spirit? And do you believe that exists? And do you believe that is sincere? And do you believe that it comes from a good place? Yes. Also, this is going to be good for content.
Yeah.
And also, I know all those influencers, when you step out of your car, and I am him, you step out of your car, everybody's like, what's up?
Yep.
Everybody is like, dude, awesome to see you. Good to be. It's just like a.
Yeah.
Which is.
Dude, it was so big, John Crist pulled up.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
Which is, those people should be allowed to go there.
Yeah.
But just say, like, I'm trying to think of where we were. Like, we were at that. Remember when I went to that Christmas Eve service where they had text in to get saved?
Yeah.
Like, it was at this huge church that I'd never been to before in Arkansas, and we were out in the lobby, and like a lot of people were like is like humbling to admit, I guess a lot of people are like, what's up? A lot of people. And it like, and I go, you want to like walk, I want to see the rest of this like lot. I want to see the church. And Lydia was like, yeah, sure. And then we walked around and then we got out to the car and Lydia was like, just, you didn't want to see that church. And I go,
you wanted the church to see you.
And I go, fair. And I go, fair. And I go, yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
And again, if this is not like, you're out there, you want to like, like you want to say hi to some people and feel good about your life, but just say that's what you don't want to see the building.
Right. That's like
that's all I'm saying.
When we got lunch with Mike the other day, we were talking about like sometimes it's nice to kind of get your tires pumped a little bit.
Get your tires pumped.
Like it's nice. Just a little boost.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Like,
but yes, and what's disingenuous about all these Christian influencers going there is that they don't admit that.
Right.
And that's if you go, hey, I want to go see it. Also, I'm gonna get my tires pumped a little bit.
Yeah.
See you there.
Got it.
See you there.
All good.
You know what? Who does that? Me.
Yeah.
Or if you go at your job, you're the guy there. Or if you go to yoga, you go to tennis, you go to your kid's thing. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah,
we all do that. But in Christianity, you can't. Nobody's saying that. I guess.
Right.
No one's saying, "Hey, I went to witness this move of the Holy Spirit." Yes, but also. That's it. And I got no problem with doing it because I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Asbury University. And God bless all the kids there. And I got funny thing to say about the cash guy, but I'm same thing with like the stuff I'm for it.
Yeah.
Like the texting amazing. And I go, this is pretty funny, but like, I'm good with it. You ain't got to see me being critical of it.
No, it's great.
Like somebody's like, me and Shama, remember Shama was in here? We were going back and forth, like all the hashtag posts. We're just going through them.
He got me rolling the other day with, he did the one about the guy who like found himself on stage by accident during the baptism service.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that skit is so funny.
How'd you get here?
And he's interviewing him backstage. He's like, I don't know. To be honest,
how did I get here?
Yeah.
He's out of here. All the like hashtag Asbury revival. Like to hashtag is like,
I want attention on this. That's what that is. It's literally,
and that's fine.
Yeah,
because we have this podcast. I mean, we hope that people like it,
for sure.
And we hope that people benefit from it. And but this is what our job is in some ways.
Yeah.
But like, if it like crawling up the charts feels good.
Yeah,
sure
does, dude.
That's what all. Yeah, it just feels great. That you know what we need emails of?
What?
People of things that make you feel great that you're not allowed to say.
Nice.
Makes you feel great.
Yes.
There's a bunch of people at the NASCAR race, yet they're not like, there's a lot of like ancillary like NASCAR people, right? So like they don't necessarily work for NASCAR. They're not like, I was going to make content there, but I also love the race.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of people down there that you just see at every race.
They're like just NASCAR adjacent, always in the culture.
And kind of like posting about it and always kind of around it. But like, I got no, people, they're important there. And they walk around pit and it's like, what's up, dude? And like getting their tires pumped.
Yep.
There are people getting their actual tires pumped. There's like literally the pit crew like pumping tires, literally.
Like, hey, if you could help, that would be great.
It's like, I'm getting my social tires pumped.
Yeah.
But I bet the email would fill up this week of people that admitting they go to a place, even like Jemima.
Yeah.
That like, you could say it's for my job.
Sure.
And it is for your job.
Absolutely.
But also, it feels great when people are like, what's up? I know you from the internet. I've seen your stuff. We love you. When we came to Nashville for Bachelorette weekend, we got to find that girl.
Yep.
Feels good.
Well, it's like doing charity work. It's like it benefits people. You're giving back in some way. That's awesome. Also, it feels really good to do it, and it's nice in a conversation to be like, so actually, I help feed orphans on Tuesday mornings.
And like, we will read these emails next week anonymously.
Yes,
we won't put a first or last initial or nothing.
Yep,
we'll just say, I work at a hospital, and I work in hospice care.
Yeah,
and it I helped people on like in all. Yes.
Yep.
All of it. Yes.
Yeah. And that goes for all emails, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll only put a name on it if you want a name on it.
Yeah.
So you can send it and not put a name, and we'll read it anonymously.
Fine. Yeah, if you say that in there, yeah. And if you say, and I could be only like, hey, Asbury Revival, like, give me 1% that it was for clout.
Sure.
Now, I'm not even saying 50 but just just a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't say any, like even like we talked about, I think like Mother Teresa or like Martin Luther King. He's like, I am for like racial equality and like civil rights. Like, yes. Jesse Jackson. Who's the guy that's always on the stage at everybody's press conference?
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton, dude. You go, hey, now it might be if it's like all race relations, equality, then it was like, oh, I'm getting some checks out of this. And then it's like, oh, I'm getting some clout out of this. Like, oh, I'm getting a lot of followers out of this. Yeah. It's like, now it's 50-50. Now it's like the literally the judicial system. And now it's like
scale.
Now it's like you're just at everything and you're getting appearance fees. And now it's,
you're doing $40,000 walkthroughs at clubs.
Yeah. And like, hey, get the cameras on. Yeah.
Al Sharpton's walking through Live this weekend. Can you believe it?
And we're not
that would be sick.
Walking through what?
Live, a club in Miami. Oh. Imagine doing an Al Sharpton walkthrough.
You're like, we're not. Does he stand for racial relations and equality? Yes. We're not saying that. We're just saying, give me, and then we can debate the percentage.
Yeah.
It's just we can debate. If the pastor says, hey, I love helping people explain the scriptures. I love leading this church, but also I like being the guy.
I think if you admit it too, I don't even care what the percentage is.
I don't either.
I don't go 99-1 either way, and I'd be like,
no problem.
You're good, man. You get it.
Lydia goes, Lydia, I think all she was asking me, she goes, just admit that like, because we like the service was over and like, I would always be the guy that like, parking, we got to go. Mm-hmm. I'm always the we got to go guy.
This was way
this
different.
This would be out of character.
Nice.
Not out of character.
But kind of though.
Yeah. Where you go, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, usually you want to get out of here. There's kickoff in 30 minutes.
And we go to bars and stuff where you're like, hey, do you want to go take a lap? Mm-hmm. Meaning like, let's just go see what the vibe is. And she would do that too. And she goes, we got back in the car, she goes, huh? And I go, and she wasn't asking for a percentage either.
Yeah.
She wasn't asking for 1 or 0 or 50, or maybe it was and whatever percentage I would admit to would be lower than probably what it actually was, obviously.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But any pastor or anybody that went there, or even if you were not even influential and you posted about it, just give me even a half of a percent.
Give me something.
Then we can argue.
Just tell me it's a mix.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Just
let me know that it's part that and part this.
Yeah, anyway. That's it. We've talked enough about this. We got to get to the news. But first, baby, stamps.
Yeah, man.
.com.
Another new sponsor for the show.
First one to the game. Oh, is this 2?
2 new sponsors on
the same day.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's a big episode. They were like, hey, we came in. Which episode did you come in on? The Asbury Revival episode.
And this is one that you have like crazy personal experience with.
Yeah, we had. So it describe the process of getting a new sponsor, how it typically goes. Me and you will get on a call.
We'll get an email from our ads guy.
They send the stuff.
Yeah.
They go, first of all, if it's any product that you can use, Manscaped or Miracle Brand, here's the stuff.
Yep.
Use it. If you don't like it, we're obviously not going to advertise. If you like it, and it was stamps.com came along, and then I go, oh, I've been on stamps.com.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and it was funny because on the call, I go, when my first comedy special came out, I paid my buddy named Weston Woodbury. We had
solid name.
He asked me, I go, I want to film a comedy special. And it was for $2,500.
Nice.
My first comedy special in 2016.
Cool.
And he made DVDs of it.
Nice.
And I got a box of them. And I guess on my social media, it's not that long ago.
Yeah.
It seems like forever ago. But I go, if you want one of these, like, I guess, you have to have ordered it. There had to have been because I go, just email me money or send me money. Yeah, because there was no Venmo.
Right.
Yeah, it had to have been, it had to have been on
PayPal. Maybe,
It was on PayPal.
Yeah.
Yeah. PayPal, and I would have to go to PayPal and see if the same person, there was no like Shopify or there was nothing.
Right. Yeah.
And I remember I lived in my brother's closet. Remember I said that?
That's right.
My brother lived in LA. He goes, come out here and live with me if you want to. I was trying to make it as a comedian.
Yeah.
And I had stamps.com. and I got so many orders of my special. I mean, so many, like a 300.
It's crazy.
But that was like a view. That's like
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, I had to box.
Analog views.
Yeah. And I had to box everything up, and anyway, I did this all at my house because I didn't want to go to the post office and sit there and I knew about stamps.com from Mark Maron.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I got the scale, and you print out the postage, and I did it all at my house.
That's so crazy.
Because they were trying to tell us about stamps.com. I go, oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
How full circle is this?
Yeah. And
that's so sick.
And I said, hey, not to like brag, guys, but like I got like I don't do my own postage anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing well. And they said to us, remember what they said to us in the call? Like stamps.com is not for someone sending out casual mail.
Right.
Nor is it for Amazon.
Right.
It's this pocket of people in the middle that like are have a small business.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to read that?
For 25 years, stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses.
Yeah.
Get access to the USPS and UPS shipping services you need to run your business right from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. And if you sell products online, stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart.
Yeah. So you go, but when I did stamps.com back in the day, it was only USPS. And now it's everything.
They've added all the other things.
So I was like, is it for like a girl that does like has like an Etsy shop?
Yeah.
That like makes, I'm not saying a girl. Is that sexist?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Stamps.com was like, no more.
Yeah.
Like somebody that makes,
like, we were with you.
Yeah. If you make like custom like guitar picks or like you make like custom mugs or like I got tons of that stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's for those people.
Yes.
They're sending out that you can just go on and it saves you a ton of money.
Yeah.
They're like 90 seconds. They're like, yeah, we've done 8 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's real, man. So set your business up for success when you get started with stamps.com today. Sign up at stamps.com/netpositive for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to stamps.com/netpositive.
Gang, baby. That's it. There you go. Right there. What do we got? The news?
We got the news.
Oh, dude. Okay. Well,
I love when we go, you want to go to the news? And then I flash up the list and then you just laugh at the list.
All right. Tiger Woods. It's
a good headline.
Tiger Woods. Let's say New York Post. Tiger Woods slammed by women's group for tampon prank. Misogynistic, tone deaf. Okay, so Tiger Woods.
They didn't even like, those are just words. They just threw words at the end.
They threw like trigger words into there. Like, trigger words. So Tiger Woods is back in, he was playing in the PGA tournament last weekend, and Justin Thomas was his playing partner. They're buddies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his best friend on tour.
Cool.
They're playing together. Tiger Woods is in his 50s, I think, right? I don't know. Is it his late? If not, it's in his late 40s. Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods age 47.
All right, 47. Sorry, Tiger. My bad. Okay, and Justin Thomas is obviously in his 20s, maybe in his 30s. I don't know. 32 is he? Yeah,
29.
29, still in his 20s.
Young
okay,
pup.
So Tiger Woods outdrives Justin Thomas on a hole.
Stud.
And that's like in golf. You understand dudes that are very like. Like when I ever outdrive someone, so the person that's farthest away from the hole hits first.
Mm-hmm.
So I always do this as like a joke that when I'm playing with someone new, and I was like, hey, so like, how does it work? So if I'm ahead of you, like, so that means you go first, right? So because I like drove farther than you, like doing like a, nice. It's like a thing. Yeah. It's like a joke. Like, oh, you're like, I'm trying to think of it like somebody said you would putt it and the putt comes up short. You're like, well, put down your purse and putt. It's like it's like an old. Like a trope.
Yes.
It's like like a comic would never do that.
Right.
Like hit it, Alice is like, or hit it, Sally, or like you want to, did wind get caught in your dress or like, okay.
Yep.
But a comedian wouldn't make that joke. It's an old joke.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Woods apparently handed Justin Thomas a tampon.
After he outdrove him.
Yeah.
On the ninth hole.
Which, the premeditation that has to have gone into this is wild.
Well, I'm immediately thinking, because what's cool about this is there's photo evidence. We'll cut it into the video episode so you can see it. They have the actual handoff like zoomed in to the max full screen. Tough. Like they're showing you the handoff. And I'm wondering how many times has he done this where they haven't got the picture?
Oh, you think he's done it before?
He's got to just have this in his bag, right?
Well, and how would you like
for the joke for whenever that happens? He outdrives people routinely.
Yeah. I mean, so you're married. You would have access to one.
Sure.
I wouldn't. I don't know where you get one.
Yeah.
Do you send your assistant?
Yeah.
Hey, go grab me like a box of like tampons.
Right.
And like it has to be like the name brand so you know what it is.
Right.
Tampax. Is that the big one?
I think so.
Is that the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keely's like, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's like the Uber of of tampons, right?
Yeah.
What are the other brands? You don't know. Okay, she doesn't know. Yeah, we don't have to look that up. Yeah. That's like but if it wasn't.
It is. If I Google tampon brands, Tampax
click on that.
Up.
Click on that top 10. Because if it was, click on the, yeah. Because, this is important.
Educational podcast. Lola.
Do you know Lola? Okay, so hold on. Hey. All right, Kotex. All right, all right. Cora. Don't never heard of it. Tampax, that's one he had. Tampons, okay. Playtex, I've heard of that. 7 Generations, never heard of that. Rail, never heard of that. L, never heard of that.
Natural Care.
Okay, so the only point in saying this is the joke breaks down if it's not Tampax.
Right.
That's necessary.
Which means Tiger not only sent somebody to get it, but also said, this is the one I need.
Because they brought back the one that's like L'Oreal or whatever. That's not one of them. But the joke's not going to work.
Right.
Because then he goes, what is this? And he's like,
the dude's not going to know what it is.
I know what that is.
Right.
And I'm not a woman.
Right.
So I go, but that's what you have to do for that joke to land. And I would love to know the backstory of that, but you can't ask one of your golf buddies' wives.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love this, dude. I think it's hilarious.
Okay, I'm for it because it's a funny joke between two dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody did that to me, funny.
Yep.
Because when a good roast is like someone went back in your social media somebody thought this through.
Mm-hmm.
And wrote a joke for you is like, I respect what it went in. I don't, the joke is old. It's an old, I don't want to compare it to something racial, but it's like, we don't really make jokes like that. It's not, but he's not a comedian.
It's outdated.
It's an outdated, but he's a golfer.
Yeah. Right.
He's not a comic.
Right.
It's like, okay. Yeah,
and he didn't make it a grand gesture. Like they caught it on camera, but he wasn't like, hey, everybody, look what I'm giving Justin.
Like at the press conference.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That would be wild.
It's also like, for those saying it's misogynistic and tone deaf, it's like, well, aren't the women's tees closer than the men's tees?
Oh.
So they don't hit as far on average, right? There's obviously women who can outdrive men, and that's fine.
Sure.
All of them outdrive me by a lot. So there's that.
Yeah.
But it does actually make sense. The joke is
like women's handicap is different than it's not. And I always say, I've said this before. I'm like, I don't know, what does it say? Women's group. That's a wild headline, by the way. I'll scroll up to the top. Tiger Woods slammed by women's group for tampon praying misogynistic tone deaf. Like we've talked about the like patient zero.
Yeah.
I go, oh, that's like, I saw it. I go, oh, he's gonna get crushed for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Like I think it's like who you're like, you ask like your girlfriend or your wife, you're like, are you mad at that? Nah, not really.
I'm gonna ask Maggie what she thinks. She's probably gonna say, that's funny.
Yeah, it's like, if not funny, but like you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, and then the New York Post headline is like, they are mad.
Yeah.
I saw somebody's.
I guarantee you, Maggie's at work right now and has no idea this happened.
No idea.
So it's not affecting her life.
And women's group is supposed to speak on behalf of women. That women are, we're not.
You would think so.
We're not. I saw this TikTok about, it was a stand-up comedy bit. He was a guy in a different country talking about Americans. He's like, Americans are the only people that are offended on behalf of other people.
Mm.
He goes, what you went through was so difficult. I need the day off work. It's like,
dude.
What?
Yeah.
It's wild, dude.
The quote is,
what?
The quote is,
who's the group?
So it's Women's Global Empowerment Fund.
Never heard of them.
Kara Sugar is the CEO, which what a name to be the CEO of a women's group.
Whoops.
Kara Sugar. She continued questioning if Woods is insinuating that, quote, periods are embarrassing or shameful or a sign of weakness. No, women have them. That's what he's insinuating. And he's insinuating you drove like a woman because it wasn't as far as
it's
me.
It's an old joke.
Because women don't drive as far as Tiger Woods on average.
Yeah. On average. No, they don't. Not on average. On every time.
They don't. Yeah.
On every time.
I'm trying to throw insurance there, but you're right. Yeah.
On 100.
Right. Yeah. On all of them.
But that's like everybody's like always like crushing the WNBA or like nobody has any problem with it, right?
With the WNBA?
No, dude,
good for you guys.
But when you say like it's why don't you guys come to our it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's not even an equality conversation. It's like the WNBA is just as good as the NBA. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
And women do a lot of things better than men.
Yeah.
We're not even it's like, oh no.
Well, speaking of the WNBA, I don't know if you saw this. I don't know
if this is real. I think it is.
It's real.
Okay.
It's absolutely real. We'll play it with audio too.
This is a ESPN announcer I think he's on SportsCenter doing the highlight read.
They're cutting from a woman's the end of a WNBA highlight.
Yeah.
Winners, it's their fourth straight win. Let's get back to the actual basketball there in Ann Arbor.
Keely, we're not laughing at this. We're not laughing at this.
I'm laughing at this. They're going from a WNBA high, or is it college hoops?
I think it's college.
Yeah. Women's college hoops to a men's college hoops highlight. And the segue is crazy. Andrew, put the volume up again. I want to play it again.
66-61 winners. It's their fourth straight win. Let's get back to the actual basketball there in Ann Arbor.
The actual basketball. Let's get back to the actual basketball.
I don't know what.
For those tuning out a little bit here, we're going to get back to actual basketball. You could come on back from the bathroom, and we're going to get back to the actual basketball.
No one's saying like women's basketball is not entertaining or women's basketball is not. It's like the country is saying we don't like it as much.
The market.
Not anyone.
Right.
Like here's women's basketball, here's men's basketball. Like my sister works for the SEC and the tournament is here.
Yep.
Okay. And it's like the women's, they're both at Bridgestone. There's going to be the lower bowl sparsely populated for the women, and the basketball, the first round sold out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what the same with the Asbury conference. It's like this is what literally all a comedian does.
Mm-hmm.
It's just saying, look at the reality. That's it.
Yep.
And when you say, hey, I like to go, like, just it's ignoring of facts. And then that guy says something, honestly, let's get back to basketball.
Yeah.
And then everybody loses their mind.
Yeah. You can't do that. That's bad.
Also agreed.
Like, hey, you can't do that.
I say at my show, I go, there's no such thing as a bad joke. There's bad audience. Right? So like sometimes that's funny. The audience was you in your head. That was the only person that's funny for.
So like you're saying, somebody will always find there's always somebody
who
will.
It's only you.
Yeah.
You're like, you chuckle to yourself.
You're like, I think it's funny.
That's the audience.
Okay.
So if you go, if you're at Buffalo Wild Wings and you've watched 6 minutes of women's basketball highlights, and then it goes to men's basketball, and you look over at your buddies and you go, let's get back to the real game. Like, great joke.
Yeah.
That is a great joke there.
Yeah.
You work for ESPN.
Yeah.
And that's what not a bad joke.
Uh-huh.
Not a bad, very bad to say it there.
Yeah, dude.
You can't.
Bad stage, and man. Wrong stage.
Yeah, and you're wrong stage.
Yeah.
And you might get fired for that, and you probably should.
Sure.
But it's not like, I don't even compare it, but like when I was in rehab, like they go, hey, you're not a bad person. He goes, this is take a serious turn very quick, but it goes, you made some poor choices.
There you go.
But you as a fundamental human being you're a good man. And you might have made a poor judgment call, poor decision, but you are not bad.
Yep.
And that's what cancellation is saying you are bad.
Yeah.
Like, everybody that they want to cancellation is in essence bringing shame upon a person. For this women's group wants to bring shame on Tiger. Like maybe was it not like if you're playing with Justin Rose, like, but again, if you're playing with Justin Rose in the practice round, there's no TV cameras. It's not that funny. It's funny because he did it on the telecast.
Right.
That's why it's funny.
Right.
It's a risk.
Yes.
It's a more of a risky joke.
Yes.
So, and that's what all like, yeah.
Well, and that said, let's give the guy.
Oh, does he have a quote?
Out. Randy Scott is the anchor who said this, and he says he offered a clarification. We did a voiceover of the moment of silence in Ann Arbor, then the women's basketball highlight, then said let's get back to the actual basketball in Ann Arbor, then the men's highlight. So again, this is like the other week when we were talking about the guy with the monkey story where the graphics team is screwing him.
Oh, he messed it up.
It sounds like he's getting screwed by production here too.
Oh yeah, well, because he didn't get fired,
right? And
because I wanted to do research on this. They're like, did he get fired or did he get? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
I go, oh
yeah.
So
he's a vet.
He would have been fired immediately for doing this purposefully,
right?
So
for sure, dude. It's so disrespectful.
It's a wild thing to say.
It's incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah. But I looked his name up, and I didn't see anything about him getting fired or there was nothing.
Yeah.
So I go, yeah,
good.
That makes more sense.
We're all good.
Yeah, we're all good.
We're all gonna be okay.
But. I thought what you were about to read was an apology from him.
No, clarification.
Because all right, the Tiger Woods thing. Have we talked about it on this podcast that this is even not even 100% honest because we still have advertisers.
Yes, we do.
It's percentage wise, it's more honest than network television.
For sure.
There's so many.
Way more.
Any show that gets on network television has so many people in suits going, nope, that's going to be offensive. No, all out, right? And we are a podcast. You start with, and you in your basement, no advertisers, no nothing. It's people saying out of pocket things. Then you're like, well, it's still we don't want to be off YouTube or off Spotify for saying something. So we want to.
You got to play the game a little bit.
A little.
Yep.
Now, authenticity-wise, this I would imagine, I would venture to say this probably, well, even I'm not completely honest about some things in my personal life, but that's not dishonest. This is nobody's information.
Mm-hmm.
95, 96, 97% authenticity here.
Yeah.
We do have advertisers, and there's every now and then there's something that I've said to you privately that I go, I don't want to put that on the pod.
Yep.
Every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Woods is, first of all, is the only person on tour that could do this. Because the Live Tour offered him $1 billion to come to their tour.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Woods is above.
He's bigger than golf.
He's like the Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's a Joe Rogan of golf.
Yeah.
He can say it. He can do that.
Yeah.
Anyone else, if Justin Thomas does this joke to Tiger, he's losing all his ads.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger doesn't, like, if we lost an advertiser, I wouldn't care that much.
Well, I mean, we've said no.
We
to
have said no.
advertisers
Yeah, we go
because we didn't like the product. So,
yeah, we didn't like the product.
Like we already have kind of done that.
But when you have somebody in your pocket deeply go, I'm not saying that. I'm playing that.
It's a trade-off.
If you like, that's why Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
he said the NBA All-Star game was in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
He goes, let me get out of this boring city. He said more expletive words.
Yeah.
But he's not above. He's above it.
Yeah.
Because he has,
and TNT needs him, so
TNT
they're not going to let go of him.
Yes, TNT needs. And he said some very honest things about the African American community and about basketball
and about the women in Dallas.
Yeah, no, San Antonio.
San Antonio. Excuse me. Sorry, women in Dallas.
Yeah. Very
hate to put that on you.
Yeah. Women in San Antonio about how they're like he scoreboard.
Yeah,
he knows the numbers.
Well, and Tiger's done worse than this.
Oh, so, way worse.
So this is tame.
That's
for
some things on this
done.
podcast that I go, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're mad at like save it.
Yeah,
save it. I don't. Not that I don't care.
Yep.
I do care, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So you're like Tiger Woods is and then he like offers like an apology, and like the next day. Or he said an apology. And what this women's group community, what the people canceling you want to do is bring shame upon you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. That patient zero, who's offended? Well, all right. Well, who? All right. Well, I'm not offended, but all right. Well, let's go to them. Mm-hmm. And then it's all the way back to and nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
But they want to see They don't like people up there being able to do whatever they want up there. They don't like that. Mm-hmm. So you got to, and like, you almost even venture to say like, hey, unfortunately, like, remember with the tipping, that everybody asks for a tip now. So like it doesn't mean, it's like the people that actually need the tips aren't getting them.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, we'll just tip for everything. And now
values the tip.
And now nobody tips anymore because like, oh, I'm not doing this. It used to be waitresses were the only ones that I grew up tipping. And you know that, and I always knew that maybe got $2 an hour. That was it. Mm-hmm. Now it's everybody. So you go, I don't, maybe they have a shared thing, or maybe it's in their salary, or I don't know. You don't feel as compelled. That's an apology now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is when I came back from being canceled, everybody was on me about how my apology wasn't good enough. Like, hey, just no more apologies. Because it's been so diluted. Tiger Woods is not sorry for that.
Well, apologize if you want to apologize. That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. And
if
then
you want to.
And then don't feel like you need your apology doesn't then need a stamp of approval from other people.
Oh, yeah,
like, if you're sorry, say that you're sorry.
If you are sorry,
and then
and
then that's that. And like, then forgive me or don't.
Yeah.
But let's move forward now. I'm going to.
He said,
Tiger woke up today like another day.
And remember we said that about Will Smith. Mm-hmm. We go, I don't think I need an apology from him.
Yeah.
If his movies are good, I don't think Morgan Wallen. I don't think I need an apology from him. I wasn't. It has nothing to do with me. Mm-hmm. If I like the music, they're bangers. I'll go to the show. I'll stream the music.
Sure,
we're good. Yep. Everybody straight.
Yeah.
Did I need an apology from Tiger? No, I didn't. Mm-mm. The people that wanted an apology. Did. Yeah, I don't think he's married.
No, his wife. No, not for this. For the cheating thing.
Oh yeah.
His wife needed an apology.
Yeah, she may talk
for
to
sure.
Her. Talk
like
to her.
She can decide if she wants to forgive.
Yeah, the people that were demanding an apology, don't consume anything Tiger Woods related. They never have.
Right.
Who are you apologizing
This
to?
Is the first Tiger Woods thing you've seen.
Yeah, this person. He's like, who is it?
Yeah.
I'll get it.
You're like, 0 for 1, Tiger.
Yeah. Anyone watching did not need one.
Dang, Justin Thomas probably thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, guaranteed. But now, and unfortunately, what happens in situations like that, you can't say that was hilarious.
Right.
But that's why comedy is so strong, because everybody goes, that's hilarious.
I wonder if the PGA Tour is going to come out with like a change in rules.
Yeah,
like
probably.
Players cannot
exchange. And that's a bummer, too.
Things.
Yeah. They're like, oh, please, dude.
Sanitary products.
Speaking of apologies, let's get to the, you want to do the DeMar Hamlin thing. I don't think we don't have to touch that.
Okay.
Yeah. DeMar Hamlin. Yeah, we skip that. He just wore to the Super Bowl. He wore like a wild outfit. It was like mocking Jesus.
Yeah. I mean,
like, dude, Jesus is the only reason you are here. I don't know. You're like, yo, it's because of him that you survived. Dude. Everybody's praying for you. Anyway, we don't have to get into that.
Maybe they met when he was unconscious, and Jesus was like, "You can wear that. It's cool. Sign off.
We don't know.
We're good.
We don't know.
I don't need any apologies. You're good."
I always like people like he wore. It was like apparently offensive to Christians, but what people don't understand is like. If you're not Christians have been doing this for as long as I've been alive. If you're not a professing Christian, like, you don't follow our rules.
Exactly.
So like,
yes.
Yeah, because but I don't like if I've done something.
Why would you expect him to?
He doesn't follow the rules.
Yeah.
You follow the rules.
Yeah.
That's like trying to say, hey, you shouldn't murder anyone because it's in one of the 10 commandments.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, but I don't follow that book.
Right.
So I don't.
Right.
Like Christians have been constantly always expecting people that aren't Christian to follow our rules.
Yeah. Well, and you can take that right into politics too, where it's like, how long has it been since there was separation of church and state?
Yeah.
Like, dude, why do you expect any politicians to be in line with scripture?
Yeah.
Like,
or I go to like,
not that we shouldn't wish them to be.
Yeah. Or hope that, or but like,
definitely don't expect.
But to hold it against them.
Yeah.
Like if they, like, hey, I went to like a Muslim country and I wore like a t-shirt instead of long sleeves, like offensive.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but I'm not on y'all's thing. Mm-hmm. Or like a Jewish person with like the yarmulke and the curls and like the ribbons and stuff that like that you're
cords,
not. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not in that one.
Right.
So and they clearly know you're not in this. So Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Not do whatever you want, but anyway.
Also, like, it's fashion. Like, that's what fashion does. It's supposed to turn heads.
But then he posted he apologized. Yeah, what did he say?
After talking to my parents, I understand how my coat could have been offensive to some people. It was never my intentions to hurt or disrespect anyone. The coat is abstract art to me. There you go.
I buy that.
He also then said, wow, my beliefs in relationship with God is not tied to symbolic images.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of
it's kind of in there.
Backhanded, like, hey, you guys really hold this imagery of Jesus so sacred? Like, this isn't what he looked like anyways.
Yep.
That's wild.
I didn't require an apology from him.
No, I'm good with that. It's a jacket.
Any among the critics of... Okay. All right. I got it.
We're good there.
Yeah, we're good on that. Let's go to that last one.
Okay.
How much time we got? Oh, yeah. Dang it, really?
Yeah.
Why do we always go out of time?
I don't know. We get to going.
Yeah, we get to go, and I get stirred up, dude. Anyway, Manscaped, baby, from the beginning has been here. Not from the beginning of us having ads.
Yeah.
I use it. Alex uses it. I got the trimmed up. I got a body scaping and a beard trimmer now.
Yep.
Which one do you want to hit? The beard trimmer? That's the new one.
The beard trimmer is the one that I'm really high on right now.
Yeah, I'll be on the beard.
They're pushing it, and I'm pushing it too. And like, I love that all of our sponsors are all things that we use and believe in.
We don't use
this is one of those that has literally changed my life.
You know how when you drive like a Lexus or something, there's always like an attractive woman like in it. Meaning, like, if a guy gets this.
Did you say when you drive one, there's always a chick?
No,
and I was like,
in the commercials.
Yeah.
Like, if you drive this, like Lydia was like I trimmed my beard because I was going to be on camera for something. She's like, can you like do this more? Like
trim your beard more?
Like, what's up? Like,
nice.
She
noticed the difference.
Yeah, dude. I'm not saying you're gonna attract hot girls,
right?
But I am saying that they wrote that in the copy. Yeah, you will attract
hot girls.
Yeah, that's the
high value women.
You want to read some of the branding?
Yeah, so it's waterproof. You can shave it in the shower to avoid all that hair in the sink, which I love.
And it's got a light. It's got a shower light. Somebody you can't. Yeah,
got a light on the body trimmer one. Then the titanium coated T blade is tough on hair but smooth on your face, leading to single stroke efficiency that brings satisfaction one stroke at a time. So you don't have to like spend mad time going over it again or anything like that.
And it's all adjustable right on there.
Yep. There's 20 different hair cutting lengths all in one guard. It's just a wheel that you turn to change the length.
Yep.
Beard shampoo, conditioner, beard oil, beard balm. It comes with all of that. And the beard kit comes with 3 free gifts, which are a beard brush.
Got it.
A comb.
I got it.
And scissors.
Also got it.
So you can do that nice touch-up work. Plus that brush, it kind of makes me feel like a prized horse.
Ooh.
When I'm just like I'll get out of the shower, I'll do
brush, comb yourself up.
I'll just comb it down, man. It feels good. It
feels
feels
really
really
good. Lotion on there.
Yeah.
It's just
a little of that balm, the oil.
This is a Manscaped self-care Sunday.
It really is, man. It really is. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code NetPositive at manscaped.com. That is 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. And don't forget to use code NetPositive for the Manscaped Beard Hedger. 1 stroke, 1 guard, 20 lengths.
Attract hotter women.
That's
in their copy, not ours.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. They did after I said that. Speaking of,
let's hit this.
Let's get that. All right. Read the cat. This is in the news.
This is the headline.
Okay.
I'm not making this up.
Yep.
Couple celebrates 57 years married despite multiple murder attempts.
Unbelievable, dude.
and you know what?
What?
The picture of them?
It's wild.
I believe it.
I buy all of it. Read like the first paragraph.
Okay. Here we go. This is Allentown, PA.
Unreal.
They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Okay.
A Pennsylvania couple insists their unusual romance is proof of that, even though one tried to kill the other for real. Their story even caught the attention of Hollywood. It's a love story. This year, Tony and Frances Toto will celebrate 57 years of marriage. Okay. Quote, we've been blessed that we had together all these years. There was one time when we had some rough times, Tony Toto described. And then Tony describes those rough times, and he's putting it mildly.
All right, what happened?
In 1983, Tony and Frances Toto had 4 kids and a pizza shop.
Okay,
but he strayed from the marriage, and she found out.
I hate to see it.
What happened next was like something out of a movie.
Okay.
Hollywood thought so too. Turning Toto's Troubles, I Love You Death, starring Kevin Kline.
Sure.
While everything in the movie is accurate, Frances Toto did hire teenage hitman hitmen to help her try to kill her husband 5 times, including failed attempts to blow up his car and attack him with a baseball bat. One night, Frances is the woman.
Oh my.
Put a bottle of sleeping pills in her husband's food, and then the hitmen shot him. Quote,
that's real.
Quote, twice, one in the back of my head, and then the bullet went right through my chest, says Tony.
This is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
Because of the pills, Tony's system slowed down, so he was in a daze and says he didn't feel a thing, believing his wife when she told him he has the flu. The one in his head is still there. This is a quote from Frances. I don't think I was thinking straight. It was like a love-hate kind of thing.
Yeah. I think we got it from here. Okay. All right.
Wait, let me finish it. It's 2 sentences.
I'll keep going.
Tony spent 12 days in the hospital. The first thing he did when he was discharged was bail out his wife. And then
she was in prison. He got out of the hospital. She was in prison.
Yes.
Jail.
Quote, and then we both cried and said to each other, from now on, let's talk. Let's communicate better. Something that we should have done before. So that's what was missing.
Wow.
Communication is what was missing when you shot him.
That's all.
5 times. I mean,
5 murder attempts. Yeah, dude. Imagine hiring teenage hitmen.
Yeah, money must have been tight. The pizza shop must not have been doing well.
No.
Yeah.
It's because no one was tipping.
I don't know if I got a bullet in me of someone trying to take one. I don't know if I love Jesus, but I don't know if my forgiveness goes that far.
No. Yeah, I don't think so, man.
Like if Lydia's like late for something and like annoys me, I'm like, all right, we can get through this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Imagine after one attempt
of trying to
Lydia
kill
tries
you.
to kill you one time.
And
then you go back to her.
And to say, hey, she might try to kill you again.
As your friend. It's like, no, absolutely.
And then 3 more times.
Yeah.
What only? I mean, 70. That's what they say in the Bible. 70. How many times should I forgive? He says 7 times. He goes 70 times 7. But I mean, there's something to be said. Like, hey, maybe y'all are better apart. But
57 years later, man, going strong.
57 years married despite multiple murder attempts.
That's insane.
Everybody should take. This should be the positive. Everyone should take a positive from this.
Mm-hmm.
If that is forgivable,
there you go.
I think you can get over anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're overcoming that.
5 murder attempts.
I wonder how much you paid him.
I'm curious too. The movie is I Love You to Death.
I don't want to look it up, but
that's wild, man.
We paid somebody, hey, could you kill my wife for 10 grand? He goes, no.
Wouldn't you be curious how much she thought it was worth?
Yeah.
Like, what is a hit on you worth?
And then he goes, well, I always said about
it's kind of like the Jesus thing.
What?
Judas.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Well,
it's
I was comparing it to like Melinda Gates. Bill Gates is divorced,
right?
And you're like, oh, it must be awesome. She got $70 billion, or let's say not 70, let's say 20 or 10. I don't know. I have no idea. But I calculated. I was doing a bit about this. It didn't work. I calculated how many the average life expectancy for a woman, how old she is now, and what she gets like per hour, and like. I would have no self-confidence. Like, dude, somebody's paying you $40,000 a day just to don't come near me.
You'd be out of my life now, please.
It's a wild amount. He's like, dude, I hate my neighbor, or who I don't hate any of my neighbor, but it was like, hey, if it was $20 and they would move, I go, yeah,
sure,
I'll pay $20 a day. But it was like, if it's like $1,000 a day, I go, oh, I don't hate him that bad.
Yes.
Or $100 a day.
You're putting money on hate. That's wild.
That's how much he goes, dude. I will pay you $6 billion to get this woman out of my house.
Wow.
I know, dude. That's so much money.
Could have just paid some teenagers like a couple of grand.
Yeah, because she's like, she's like 57 or something, and life expectancy is like to 73.
Right.
So you're like, for 15 years, $1 billion.
Hey, bro, you can't just ride this out. Like, come on, man, you're almost there.
Can you just like, dude, she can go live at the Hamptons, and like you could go live in like New York City.
There's light at the end of the tunnel, dude. Like, just stay the course. You're almost done.
Oh man, I mean, if they survived it, you're almost done. That's hilarious.
57 years, man.
They made it out.
And on that bombshell,
made it out. We let's see, where am I going? Tour dates. We already covered that up top.
Yeah, we had them at the top.
Yeah, we good to go. There's a lot of news we didn't get to, but we love having everybody around, dude.
Yeah,
it's been a unique ride for us, man. The podcast has been so many people coming to me. A lot of people say, the guy at the airport. We saw the sketch.
Yep,
like we saw. That's like the most like tier 1 level fan.
Is a sketch?
We saw the video.
By tier 1, do you mean like
tiers,
entry level?
Whatever the bottom is.
Entry.
Yeah. That's like, we saw the video. I was like, I know that guy from the thing.
Yep.
Okay. And then tier 2 is like, we watch your special. Like you watch the whole thing. Tier 3, like been to a live show.
Nice.
It was like, dude, we saw you in like, when somebody comes up to the airport, we saw you in Richmond. I was like, dude, that's like a. And then tier 4 would probably be I read the book.
Nice.
So that's like an 8-9 hour commitment.
Right.
Like, dude, we read your book. And somebody said that, I go, oh, dude, we're like family. And when somebody does say like we listen to the pod, that's like the top.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, we're friends. It feels like that. And that's why people listen to, that's why I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I feel that way about everybody that I listen. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's been an unbelievable experience. And we bring you some joy at some level. Email the pod. We always love hearing from everybody.
What did we say we wanted to hear from emails this week? We said things.
Just admit your humanity.
Yeah.
On 1 percentage point, admit of the very like noble things that you do. I know a lot of like people taking your kids to like their sporting events.
Nice.
I was in the airport after the show in Indianapolis at like, it was like 2 a.m, and there was this couple there with their like 13-year-old girl, like for their softball. It was like, yeah, we want to like instill confidence in our daughter. We want to show her that we love her. But also like she's really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, it feels good.
Yeah.
I go, because the husband and the wife were there. I go, y'all both come to like travel with her to play softball. It's a wild commitment.
You're like, yeah, she hits nukes.
Yeah,
dude.
she hits dangers, dude. And then you go, dude, I go, all right, well, I'm going down to Daytona to get my tires pumped too.
Yep.
Good to see you. See you next week.
Good night, Lucas.
Yeah, sure, it was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.